Switch game. Wow, 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 switch game. Wow, wow, switch game. Wow, 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 switch game. Look, I'm about to cop that switch, cause switch got the dick. I'm about to cop that switch, cause switch got the dick, nigga. About to cop that switch, cause switch got the dick. I'm about to cop that switch, cause switch got the dick. Look, she hop up on that dick, because I got the switch. She stroking on that dick, until the dick stiff. I'm playing Mario, she licking on the tip. I shoot you in your dick if you hating on the switch, cause switch got that dick. Switch got that dick, fully loaded clip. About to kill a bitch, there's some cocaine. Now I'm going cray, bitch. I don't give a shit, got the biggest dick. Omega gang, about to kill some motherfuckers. Playing Mario with my real niggas. You know how we do it, nigga. Aiming out the window, I'ma shoot.
Mic check, mic check. Can y'all hear me?
They hating on the switch.
Mic check, mic check, mic check.
I'ma cut a nigga dick off with this shit. I'm about to kill a nigga with this fucking shit. Switch gang, big dick gang, get this bitch. I'm a fucking shit.
How's everybody doing today, man? Yo, can y'all hear me? Yeah, what's up with this shit?
It's that switch gang, nigga, pop that shit. Playing Splat 2, why kill a nigga? You won't call this shit Katie, nigga, no, nigga. You niggas ain't got the games. Switch gang, motherfucking switch black,
Yo, if I had air horns, yeah, I'll be blasting that shit right now. Hey, your boy's back. Yo, can y'all hear me? Am I live? Why is my screen showing that I'm not live right now? Like, what's going on? What's going on here, man? All right, yo, let me go to my dashboard. Okay, it says I am live. Well, you guys are telling me I'm live. Let me see. All right, perfect. There we go. Now I see everybody. Run that back. Oh, man, your boy's back on the bullshit, yo. Your boy's back on the bullshit. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? Danny, I see you. Eric Empire, Nev, Spider-Man. What's up? Burrow, what's good? Hustle Motive, Jalen, Red. Who else up in here, man? J Run, Yoko, what's up? What's up? Clifton, Flaffy, Dark 211. Who else is up in here, man? Who else up in here? I hope everybody's blessed. As you guys can see, your boy's back on the bullshit. Yeah, the strike has officially been removed off my channel, so that's good news. Press Start Podcast will be right back here on my channel, so it won't be a re-upload. I'm happy I didn't have to wait too long, you know, to get it removed. Basically, what I did is I filed for a retraction. And typed up some bullshit saying like, yo, this is bullshit. Y'all strike me on some, like, y'all see some off-screen shit. I'm part of no embargo. I'm part of no NDA, blah, blah, blah. So basically YouTube gave, you know, Sony or the people that Sony hired, you know, to flag my shit, you know, gave them 14 days to, you know, make a lawsuit out of this. Because if you guys don't know, if you file a retraction, you have to be willing to go to court, right? So this is some petty-ass dumb shit. So you know, I had a feeling that obviously this was going to get thrown out. So I filed for retraction, and here we are today, and the strike is gone from my channel. So shout out to everybody up in here, and, you know, showing me support. A lot of y'all tweeted, like Insomniac and a whole bunch of people, to remove the strike because it was some bullshit. But I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Yo, you live and you learn, man. So we all know the past 3 weeks have been pretty wild in general, just for me on social media, and you know, I learned a lot of things. I'm glad to be back streaming here, and yeah, man. Yeah, Eric Empire, yeah, we back up in here, man. Jalen, no strike gate. So I have a couple of topics I want to discuss today. I was streaming on Twitch earlier. I was playing Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I got that. And I was streaming the Forza Horizon 4 demo. So I want to talk about that a little bit. I also want to talk about Nintendo's online situation and maybe make some direct predictions. Or I don't even know what they're going to show, to be honest. But we could talk about the direct because it has been rescheduled till tomorrow. If you guys don't know, there was a really bad earthquake in Japan. So Nintendo actually delayed their direct. And now it's September 13th. I forgot the time. But yeah, if I'm home on time, I'll do a live reaction to it. If not, we're gonna be discussing it on Press Start Podcast anyway, so you could look forward to our opinions on that. Shout out to everybody up in here, man. Hit that like button, really do appreciate it, man. Or you hating, hit that dislike button. All right. Yeah, so yeah, I'm playing Tomb Raider on PC Yoko, and I actually have some positive things to say, man, about it, but I want to get to that later. I just before I get onto that, yo, I just want to talk to you guys about Spider-Man a little bit. Now the game is out. Are you guys enjoying Spider-Man? What do you guys think of the game, man? I see a lot of people have completed the game already. Y'all have bodied the shit out of the game. To be honest, it's not really long, especially if you're running through the main campaigns. Like I said, I actually played it twice. I played it 2 times. My second playthrough, I skipped all cutscenes because I didn't record the boss fights, and I wanted to record all the boss fights. So, and I ran through it really quick. It only took me 2 days, but I wasn't playing like obviously for like the full 2 days. It was really quick. So, Ricky Ricardo, Spider-Man, fire. P0, hard platinum. No, it's not a hard platinum. I got the platinum last week. I got the platinum for it last week. It is not a hard platinum. Just playing through the game normally, you're probably gonna have most of the trophies. What's gonna take you a little bit is doing 100% in the district. That takes some time because you gotta wait for the thug crimes and the other, you know, stuff that goes around in the open world, and that just is super time consuming, and it does get super repetitive and boring after a while. So, you know, I really want to do a Spider-Man spoiler cast, but I'm probably gonna hold back and not talk any spoilers because the game is still pretty new, and some people in here probably haven't beat the game yet. So I do want to discuss some things about Spider-Man still. You know, I want to do a spoiler cast. I really do want to get some people who have beat the game already, and let's just talk about, you know, sequel possibilities, talk about the ending, talk about the boss fights, stuff like that. I really want to do that. As you guys can see, you guys probably did notice, I did take down my Spider-Man review. I did take down my suits video, all Spider-Man suits unlocked, even the secret one. That probably most people haven't done it because, yeah, well, maybe most people have done it now because there's guides out probably for it because you have to take the secret photo ops. And I took the ending boss fight. So I decided to take those videos down because people are absolutely crying. Oh my God. Okay, let's talk about not really the review. Okay, we'll put that to the side. But I just find it absolutely hilarious that you could title a video, spoilers, warning, big bold letters. You know what I mean? And even before the video starts, you can have you have a warning in the video before it even starts. Spoilers. And people still get upset that you posted the video. It's crazy. You go on other people's channel, or other people's videos, or you just search up Spider-Man endings, you see like the thumbnail spoilers in it. Like I respected it so much, but people were complaining so much that to the point that I just took it down. And I have a feeling it's because of all like the negativity surrounding like the whole Spider-Man and the stupid puddle shit surrounding. I think that whole negativity surrounded it probably added to it. So I just took it down. And the reason why I took down my review is no one's actually focusing on the review. You know what I mean? I feel like I made a pretty solid spoiler-free review of Spider-Man. The footage was very generic. I didn't want to spoil anything for anybody. I barely even talked about the story like that, you know. But the reason why I decided to take down the video because, you know, that the comments that I was getting, like, no one was actually really paying attention to what I was actually really saying in the review. You know what I mean? They're all concerned about blah, blah, blah. You got exposed by Digital Foundry or some dumb shit like that. But, you know, I'm glad that the strike is removed and my original videos up, my Spider-Man impressions. That one I'm going to keep up because I actually said a lot of things I wanted to stay up. So if anyone wants to, like, go back to see what my thoughts on the whole situation, I have my impressions still up. And it was really good. It was really good. So iPhone is trash, LOL. Oh, man, let's not start this war in here, man. Let's not start this war up in here. Bro, I had a S3. I had a Note 2. I think I had an S7 and I had a S8 Plus. I had all of these phones. Complete garbage. Yo, I'm not a fan of Android. Hey, look, if you like Android and you're watching, I know there's a lot of Android fans out here. That's cool. You know, everyone got their own different opinions, but I cannot stand Android, bro. I just cannot personally stand it. Look, people always hit me up with the specs shit, right? That's a typical thing from Android users. They hit you up with these on paper specs, but I don't know why. Like, I've used Android, like Galaxy phones and iPhones. Just be running better on Apple. Like, I feel like the apps are actually optimized better for iOS, and I feel like just overall the operating system, I really do prefer it. You know what I mean? I really do prefer the operating system of iPhone. And like some of these Samsung phones, yeah, the designs are really cool, but I think just how it's so simple, and it's a phone. You know what I mean? Like, it does what I want to do, and it does like the apps that I want to use, it does it extremely well. Twitter, it does it extremely well. I used the Twitter app on Android on my S8 Plus when I had it. I didn't like how the Twitter app was on there. I didn't like the Snapchat app. I didn't like the Instagram app on Android. You know what I mean? I feel like these apps are like optimized better for iOS. I really do. I really do. And, you know, Android's always got some specs on the camera, this, that. But when you take pictures, this shit always looks cleaner on the iPhone. You know what I mean? I don't know. I really think it's the operating system thing. I just really prefer the operating system of Apple. And they just make everything extremely easy to use. Like, if you want to download torrents on your phone, if you want to download emulators on your phone, then obviously go get an Android. But for me, I don't care about that. When I pick up my phone, I want to text. I want to use Instagram. I want to use Snapchat. I want to use Twitter. You know what I mean? I really don't do all that extra shit with my phone personally. So I really don't care for all of that. So that's why I feel like I just prefer iPhone. And I do have a MacBook. And I do have an iMac as well. So like everything just works together perfectly, you know. But hey, man, it is what it is. I just prefer iPhone. And quick thoughts on the iPhone X. I'm rocking a 6S right now, so I actually haven't upgraded in a while, and I'm actually thinking about getting the latest phone. I'm thinking I'm gonna pick up the Max, but that price is steep, bro. That price is absolutely bonkers. I don't think I can afford it to pay it out right. I have to, like, you know, do an early upgrade or some shit. I think my contract is actually almost over, so I'm gonna do an early upgrade and, you know, maybe pay the $500 and just get on a 2-year term, man, because that shit way too much. I ain't paying no $1,500 out of the pocket for no phone, man. I'm definitely going on that Xbox wave. What Xbox All Access? I'm definitely going on Xbox All Access wave, man, to get that phone, man. But yeah, the phone comes out next week. I think it's pretty cool. The camera looks really nice on it. The shit's not $2,000. It's $1,500 Canadian. It's 1,100 American, and that's the highest model. I think that's the iPhone XS Max or whatever. No, that's not my Instagram. I have to actually change that. My Instagram has changed for the people who actually do want to follow me on Instagram or some shit. Wait, hold on. I have to actually update it. I have to update it from the fucking thing. Wait, hold on. Yeah, for people who actually want to like follow me on Instagram or something like that. Wait, hold on. Here, I'll put it in the chat. There we go. Search that up. That's my Instagram if you want to follow me there. Yeah, Malcolm, what's up, man? What's up? But yeah, iPhone versus Android. Like, either way, you know, I like to poke fun at Android users and talk shit. But at the end of the day, yo, they're both two great phones. And I feel like Kofi out on bail. I feel like, you know, it really depends what you're trying to do for your phone. Like I said, I strictly use my phone for like very simple things like phone calls, text, FaceTime occasionally, and the main 3 apps: Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Besides that, I do not use my phone for anything else. And, you know, web browsing and maps. You know what I mean? I don't really care for all that. Multitasking bullshit that offers. Even like some of the new stuff that Apple be showing, I could tell they're all gimmicks too. You know what I mean? A lot of the stuff these phones be showing us is all gimmicks. You know what I mean? Just to say, oh, cool. But in reality, I wonder how much people actually really use these features. Like, for example, I know Apple dropped that stupid emoji shit that you can like, you could talk with the emoji or whatever. It scans your face and you can move around as emoji. Like, okay, that's cool to play around, send a 1-2 message when it first comes out. But after that, you're not really using it. You know, it's a phone. It's a phone. So yeah, so I don't care for that shit. That shit really don't impress me like it used to, you know, nowadays. So what else do I want to talk about? All right, so what was I talking about? I was talking about Spider-Man. Y'all enjoying Spider-Man? Yeah, I do want to do a spoiler cast. Talked about how what's it called? What did I talk about? Okay, I lost my train of thought. But anyways, you live and learn. I've blocked quite a few people these past couple of weeks. You know what I mean? I've blocked quite a few people. You know, I was a person who just usually mutes people, but like people got so annoying to the point that I started blocking. So I turned into BG for a second. You know, I started blocking. You know, so I blocked a couple of people. I don't think they get it unblocked, to be honest, because some people kind of were mad cool with me early on, and they kind of like showed their true colors for like some baby shit. You know what I mean? So I blocked a couple of people. I think my block list is 70 deep. That's the most people I've ever blocked. It's 70 deep, and I don't think they get unblocked, so don't even ask me. You know what I mean? Some people, they didn't get blocked, but I will not be communicating with them anymore because of their behavior. Cena, did Spider-Man's ending make me cry? No, it did not make me cry. I was actually just super excited and really hyped. I was really, really hyped. Yes, I can stream again. Yo, MJ, what's up? What's up, MJ? Thanks for the donation. I appreciate it, dog. Name names. Nah, we good. But let's move on to Nintendo's online. And this is honestly looking so spooky, guys. Like, Nintendo's online is looking so spooky. I still can't believe they're charging for this shit, to be honest. Like, this shit should be absolutely free. And my question is like, yo, why don't we know anything? Like, we don't know jack shit like about this online network. They haven't really dived into details. Yes, I know there's a direct tomorrow. I wonder if they're actually going to be diving deep into the online stuff of the Switch. It's already confirmed that they're going to be talking about software titles for 3DS and the Nintendo Switch. But are they really gonna go dive deep into this online? Like, we don't really know anything. Am I gonna subscribe to this online? Maybe for like honestly 2 months, and I'm just being real because there's a couple of people's phase I want to run in Smash Bros. And if it turns out Smash Bros online is trash, like the connections is trash, like Brawl and like those past ones, or like the Wii U, if it's trash, that's just getting canceled immediately. Because nowadays, you know, we used to be on Mario Kart heavy, you know, the PSP Discord. You know, we used to have fun, have Mario game nights, but we don't even do that no more. So I don't even be playing Mario Kart no more. Like, no one wants to challenge me, no. You know what I mean? I think I ran too much fades in Mario Kart. No one wants to play me in Mario Kart no more, you know? I'd be like, yo, one night, yo, hop on the Mario Kart. Yeah, yo, Visions, hop on the Mario. Oh, I sold my Switch, man. Hop on the Mario Kart. So, no one wants to play me no Mario Kart because I think I'm just too nice in it, so the niggas are just ducking. You know what I mean? So nowadays, like, I feel like I don't actually need to sign up for this online network. Like I said, once Smash comes out, I might pay the $6 or whatever it costs for like a month or two. See if people in the Discord, in the PSP Discord, are actually going to be playing the game. If no one's really playing the game, I'm just going to use my Switch as a single player device because I really don't want to support this online. I can't send messages, or maybe you can, but you got to use a stupid phone app. You know what I mean? There's no achievements, no game chat, voice chat on the system, party chat on the system. Like, why are you charging for this? Like, seriously. I know people are gonna hit with the name. I see you. People are gonna hit with the damage control. It's only $20, but it's the principle, dog. It's the principle. Like, this thing shouldn't cost, like, for what it is, it should be free, really. Like, for what it offers. You're not, look, we're paying online, right, for a phone app. Like, look, we got Discord on our phone and stuff like that. And the setup is absolutely bonkers if you want to hear the game audio with the voice chat. So you're gonna need some sort of adapter with your phone. Like it's so asinine and it's just so retarded. Like it's really stupid. And they gotta do something about it. Like they really do. But I think this is how it's gonna be. I think even the hardcore Nintendo fans have been pretty clear on, they hate this whole phone app idea. It's stupid, but it's Nintendo. They're not gonna change it. I keep complaining about it. I'm gonna keep complaining about it. Hopefully something gets done in the near future, but I really doubt it. I think just the online for this console, or the online features in general, is just gonna be trash. It's gonna be trash. And you know what's pissing me off too? Look, even if they try to do like a Games of Gold, PS Plus thing, okay, maybe that would be worth a subscription if they made like a cool kind of Game Pass thing. I'll be like, all right, I'm down to sign up, because you guys already know there's no virtual console. There's no virtual console coming to the Switch, and I don't think it's ever coming, because I have a theory behind this. Because I feel like indie games are doing super well on the Switch, and if virtual consoles hit the eShop, these indie games probably won't begin to shine. Like, for example, Dead Cells, right? Or a game like Dead Cells. That game has sold so much more on Switch compared to the PlayStation 4. Like, just indie games in general are killing it on the Switch. And I feel like Nintendo knows this. And if Nintendo brings these classic games on their platform, people are just going to flock to this. Like, okay, if you see like a Star Fox 64 or a Mario 64, and versus like a classic like that versus like some indie game, you're going to obviously go to the classic 64 game. You know what I mean? So that's why I feel like they're kind of playing a game with the virtual console, and say they're not doing it anymore. I have a feeling what they're trying to do is probably something like Game Pass. But what's pissing me off is, why are they giving us NES games? I'm tired of NES handouts. I'm absolutely tired of it. Like, every time Nintendo's giving out free games or doing some shit, is old ass NES games. Why? No GameCube, no N64. Like, what's up, man? Not even Super Nintendo, but fucking NES. Like, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of these NES games. Like, seriously. It's old now, man. Like, if you're giving away free games, at least give us some dope games. Give us some GameCube games, like I said, N64. I mean, shit, maybe some Wii shit, but like, they're giving us freaking NES games. And we do know, like, in other territories, the NVIDIA Shield, there's like Nintendo games on it that's play like Super Mario Galaxy. Like, you could be giving away these games. Like, you're giving us NES games again. Like, how many times are you gonna give us NES games, bro? Like, shit is getting tiresome, yo. I can't deal with it, yo. I can't deal with it. So it's honestly like making it really hard to like support this. Like, I really do not want to support it, but like I said, I'm not a fraud. Like, I might pay for it for like 1-2 months just to play a couple of people in Smash Bros. I want to see how, like, when that game comes out, how I'm gonna be playing it. I want to see how the online connection is gonna be. I want to see all of this, yo. So basically, that's the only reason why I kind of want the online a little bit. So we'll see what's up, how it turns out. I guess we just gotta wait and see. But the online is officially launching September 19th, if you guys don't know. And yeah, I have no hope for it, really. I have no hope for it. Like, basic features is still not available on the Switch. You know, like, shit, we can't even like change our backgrounds on the Nintendo Switch yet. Like, everything is just looking so spooky, and it's just really disappointing, because the Switch is actually a cool platform, on the go platform. If they just got some basic shit right, this shit will be even better. You know, basically what the Switch needs is like Vita features. You know what I mean? The Vita had trophy support. Amazing. You could sync it up with your console. Beautiful. You know what I mean? The Vita had party chat. You know what I mean? So it's possible. This stuff is possible. You know what I mean? Even Fortnite, apparently in Fortnite, you can use game chat with the Nintendo Switch. So like, this shit is possible. So I don't know what they doing, dog. Like, the disconnect is actually like real with Nintendo and what like modern gamers want. And the problem is, like, the Nintendo fan base, they just eat up whatever Nintendo does. They don't like complaining, you know what I mean? And people like me, which I am a fan of Nintendo and their games. People like me, when we ask for more, they be always shutting it down. Like, it's actually like super disappointing to see like the kind of behavior that I've seen. I probably told this story before. When Nintendo launched their recording the video DVR recording feature, right? Under the video, you know, I put a list of features that I wanted to come to the Switch, like some media apps, some web browsing would be cool, achievement support, cloud saves. So I put up some stuff, and it got a ton of likes. But also in the comment section, there was a whole bunch of Nintendo fans really arguing, saying that they don't need these features. And the crazy thing is, once Nintendo actually brings these features, then they hype it up. You know what I mean? But if it's not available to them, then they shit on it. And when somebody's asking for it, then they'd be like, nah, we don't need that. We don't need that. Like, they'd be crazy, dog. I haven't seen the fan base kind of like do this. Well, besides Xbox fans with games sometimes, but I haven't seen the fan base do that before. Like, when you ask for more, they'd be like, nah, man, we good with this. We good. Nah, we don't need achievements. Nah, we don't need this. Like, yo, how does that hurt your experience in any form or fashion? Like, how does like the console having achievements hurt you? But we have Nintendo fans that argue against it, and it doesn't make no sense in my brain. Like, it doesn't affect your enjoyment of the game. And somebody hit me up with an excuse. Then there's gonna be games that they're gonna require some bullshit, like, oh, you go collect this. But we're already doing that with the Nintendo Switch. We're already doing that. Remember, let's not forget Zelda Breath of the Wild. You had to find 900. I wasn't 900 seeds. You had to find 900 seeds, my guy. So this type of bullshit is already in the game already. But the thing is, when we do it, we don't get nothing to show for it. I could go around and say I collected all 900 seeds. No, I have nothing to show for it. You know what I mean? So what's up? Like, I don't understand, man. I don't understand fanboys in general. Like, they make my brain hurt. They just make my brain hurt in general. So this shit is crazy. Like, shit doesn't affect you, but you're like, they don't want it. They want it on another platform, man. Just screenshot it. Oh man, Bless Red, yo, I see you. What's up, Bless Red? Yo, Bless Red, I got Dragon Ball FighterZ on the PlayStation 4 now, so we could play now. And I just want to say this real quick. The student has surpassed the master. I don't know if One Night's watching, but shout out to my bro One Night. The student has officially passed the master in Dragon Ball FighterZ. You know what I mean? So your boy's kind of nasty out here now. But I must say, Dragon Ball FighterZ on the PlayStation 4 really does feel so different than the PC version, and it's absolutely crazy to me, because I wouldn't have believed it. I thought people would be talking shit. But when I actually Googled it too, he said that there's like some sort of delay on the console. So when I hop on the consoles, like, I feel like my inputs don't fall through as good. When I play on PC, is a whole different story. Like, if you see me play, I play amazing on PC. When I play on PS4, I'm not as good as I am. I just got to get used to it. Bless Ray, what are you saying? I haven't played in a bit, but I'll warm up for you. Yo, on PS4, you probably don't even have to warm up for me, yo. On PS4, yo, my record online is like 36 games, and I think I've only lost 6 times. So I might be like 36-30, I think. You know what I mean? If you guys don't know, Dragon Ball FighterZ is I think my favorite game of the year. I said it. I think that's my game of the year right now, man. I said it. Hey, man, I only lost 6 times, bro. Don't be spreading lies. I already lost 6 times, yeah. Kofi, those Mario Kart streams were lit. Yeah, they were fun, but no one wants to play these days, man. So it's mad sad out here. But low key, Dragon Ball FighterZ, I think, is currently my game of the year. It really is, compared to everything that I've played. Because if you really think about it, look, God of War, amazing single player experience. You know what I mean? Definitely my favorite single player game this year so far. But guess what? You know, after playing it, putting hours in, I don't play that no more. You know what I mean? Spider-Man, got the platinum. I'm likely not going to touch the game until DLC comes out. But since Dragon Ball FighterZ is like a fighting game, it's actually a good fighting game. Like, I have over 100 hours in this, dog. Like, I just love it. Maybe I have to give it multiplayer of the year, because that game is just fire, man. That game, I don't know, man. They did a great job, and it's just so fun to play. It's easily my favorite game this year, though, so far. Yeah, I really enjoy Dragon Ball FighterZ. I really do. Nev says Dragon Ball Fighters over Pokemon Quest. Yo, Nev, I'm about to remove your mod privileges so somebody could block you in the chat, dog. Like, yo. Random guy, you're gonna stream Detroit? Yes, I did also pick up Detroit, and I will be streaming that as well. So look forward to that. What about when Smash Bros come out? We'll see. We'll see when it comes out. See how I feel. But I really enjoy Dragon Ball FighterZ. It's definitely one of my favorite games this year. All right, so let's talk about what else did I want to talk about? I wanted to talk about Forza Horizon. So if you guys don't know, Forza Horizon 4's demo is out. Make sure you guys go download it if you got a PC or an Xbox One. The game is gonna be fire. You know, Microsoft got another 90 Metacritic game under their belt. This is definitely gonna hit a 90 Metacritic. Like, Forza is, look, this, when it comes to the racing scene, this is one thing Microsoft got right. You know what I mean? They got right, and they have this great franchise under their belt. Now they own Playground as well, so it's a real first party game, you know, first party studio. Forza Horizon 4 is fantastic. It looks great. And I'm definitely gonna be picking it up day one. So if you guys haven't checked out the demo, it's actually available now. So definitely go check it out. And I did stream it on Twitch, and it was extremely fun. And I definitely can't wait to play more when it releases. I don't even know when they're coming out. And Drew, ain't they milking it though? Thank you for bringing that up, because I do have some concerns too about this franchise. I feel like they shouldn't release it every 2 years. I know they do Forza Horizon 1 year and Forza Motorsport. I feel like Microsoft needs to chill. If you're looking for my PSN, Gamertag, Steam, Switch account, it's all in the chat, in the description. So, Cena, just click in the description. My Gamertag, Steam, PSN is all there, and my Switch. Talking about milking the franchise, I feel like they should chill. They shouldn't release it every 2 years, though. I really do feel like that, because it might take away from the experience. Like, yes, Playgrounds, Turn 10, whoever be developing this, they put out a good product every 2 years. But I feel like, you know, you don't want it to be too saturated. You don't want people to keep on saying, oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one. I feel like games like this should, like, maybe they should drop it like maybe twice a generation. You know what I mean? And maybe just feed it with a lot of content. You know what I mean? And obviously, if you're developing it for such a long time, right, it will be jam-packed full of content. I feel like a game like this could evolve and just add maybe some DLC packages. I think like that would work for a franchise like this. But, you know, every 2 years, like when it's all said and done with the Xbox One, like, we're gonna have how many Forzas? Like, it's too much. It's a little too much. They're consistent with the quality of the game, but it's just too much. See, like, right now, if you have bought every Forza on the Xbox One, you got a stack of games. You got a stack. We got Forza 5, Forza Horizon 2, Forza 6, Forza Horizon 3, Forza 7, Forza... You know what I'm saying? That's 6 games. It's like, that's a stack of games, bro. That's a real stack. Like, it's too much. I feel like they could drop maybe 2 a generation, but just have some DLC content. I feel like DLC would fit for a game like this. Just have some DLC content for people who want to jump back in. But that's just a personal opinion for me. I feel like, I don't know. When you see too much of it, people might just get tired of it. Like, I don't know if someone goes to the store and be like, yo, like, oh, they made another one. Oh, who knows what people be feeling. But I don't know, man. Yeah, Horizon did have DLC. They had like some winter DLC, and they had Hot Wheels DLC. I feel like that's a good look. That's a good look though for them. So yeah, Forza Horizon, definitely checking out. And I'm really looking forward to that game. I can't wait till it comes out. I'm definitely gonna be picking up day one. It's a great game. Or I really enjoyed the demo. All right, so I also did pick up Shadow of the Tomb Raider. And I also streamed this on Twitch today as well, a little bit earlier. And I know a lot of people are like really iffy about this game. But for the little bit that I did play, I actually so far I'm enjoying it. You know what I mean? The game looks absolutely stunning on PC, and it runs pretty well on my 1080 Ti as well. I'm getting over 70 frames, over 76 frames per second. That's like the average when I did a benchmark with everything maxed out, all the bells and whistles. So the game looks fantastic. It looks really good. It plays pretty much like Rise of the Tomb Raider, so you'll know exactly what to expect. I feel like they did add some new mechanics. I think with you could repel now. I don't remember that being in Rise of the Tomb Raider, or could you repel? I think you could repel, swing around and shit like that now. I don't remember that being in Rise of the Tomb Raider. But yeah, you could do that shit. Hey Rex, what's up, Rex? How you doing? What resolution? I was playing at 1440p. So I'm pretty sure with my current rig right now, I won't be able to play this game 4K 60 locked. Not completely maxed out. Because if I'm getting 76 frames per second at 1440p with all the bells and whistles at 4K, it's definitely going to be under 60 frames per second for sure. So I'm very curious. I want to see how these new GPUs play this game. You know, the Tomb Raider franchise has always been like some sort of benchmark for new GPUs. And a lot of people use it in tests and stuff like that because the games be really demanding, and they use a lot of advanced, features and stuff like that. So I'm really curious what the 2080 Ti can do for Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I can't wait to see benchmarks for that, because I'm actually planning on also upgrading to that graphics card. Lee Greeny says the reviews are so mixed though. Some say it's buggy and bad, and some say it's really solid. But if you actually look at the Metacritic scores, let's see. If you look at the Metacritic scores, I think it's actually pretty good. Wait, hold on. Shadow. I think the scores are actually pretty good though. All right, so we got a Metacritic scores right here. On PS4, it got a 78 on Metacritic. On the Xbox One, okay, the God box, it got an 83, and the PC version got an 81. The PC version only has 10 reviews, so that could be a reason why it's so different. The Xbox version's got 45 reviews. Let's see how much reviews the PlayStation version got. Oh, so the PlayStation version even has less reviews than the Xbox, and it's sitting at a 42. The reason why is maybe because it has different reviewers, because you never know. Maybe there's some Xbox websites that have reviewed the game, so sometimes that could be it. But overall, this is a good score. This is not even a terrible score. I predicted the game would be in the low 80s anyways. So, Tomb Raider has never really been demanding. What are you talking about? Yo, Shadow, what are you talking about? Tomb Raider, at 4K, it's been really... with my current rig, look, I got an i7 8700K, a 1080 Ti. I got... How many gigs of RAM? I got 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM, 2400 hertz. I cannot play Rise of the Tomb Raider on my PC at 4K, 60 frames per second, maxed out. I cannot play it with my current configuration. I've tried it. I can't play that at 60 frames per second at least. I can play it at 30, but who plays a PC game at 30 frames? You know what I mean? So I'm talking about 4K resolutions. I'm not talking about no 1080p. I'm not talking about 1440p. 1440p, obviously my GPU kills it. But at 4K, this shit stumps my GPU. Even my 1080 Ti. So yeah. Overclock it then. Even then, I've tried overclocking on my PC, my graphics card. It still really doesn't even make a huge difference to lock the frame rate at 60 frames per second. I still get dips, dog. I still get dips. But what was I saying? Yeah, we were talking about the Metacritic predictions. Like this is what I predicted for the game anyway. So I don't know why people are like so shocked. And this is not bad. The little bit that I played, I didn't experience no glitches yet. Or except actually I did. That's a lie. I did. The helicopter, like a helicopter was like stuck in the air and it was like humping the air. It was like it was just going, it was just jittering. It was just going back and forth. So I did experience one glitch in the game. Not a real big deal. These Spider-Man glitches that we've been seeing on Twitter is absolutely hilarious, though. 32 gigabytes of RAM. I only have 8. Supposed to turn on DX12. Yeah, I do turn on DX12 by 4K. Like at 4K resolutions, I can't even upload a test. Like I still I don't think I can get a lock 60. From what I remember when I did it and I tried it last time, I couldn't get a lock 60 frames per second. More glitches than Spider-Man? No, I only experienced one glitch in my playthrough, but I'm right at the beginning. I started the game at the hardest difficulty, and it's actually funny for the people, if you guys were watching, or some of y'all, maybe 1-2 of y'all were watching my Twitch stream. The hardest difficulty in Shadow of the Tomb Raider has really funny saves. You know, like how some difficulties like Iron Man mode where like you can't die or some bullshit, or like Resident Evil, you have a limited amount of saves. So Tomb Raider, the hardest difficulty for Tomb Raider, you only can save at base camps. So I was playing on the hardest difficulty, you know, I'm doing my puzzles and shit. I got to an encounter area, right? So, you know, you're gonna run through it, you're gonna die a couple of times. So I kill a couple of people, then I get trapped, I die. So I respawn back. Then I'm looking around. Since I'm in a jungle area, all the places look the same. But this shit pushed me back like literally 15 minutes of gameplay away. It pushed me all the way back. So I'm actually curious to see who's going to take this challenge and play the game at that difficulty with the limited saves. Because, you know, I was definitely one of those people who said, yo, Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider were easy. Even though I beat both games on Survivor. Really easy games. Now, this one, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I have the patience to do this because of the saves. Because I like challenging games. I really do. But when a game starts playing with your saves, that's when I have to fall back. You know what I mean? I'm not one of those guys like, okay, yo, you only can save here and here. Because I'm one of those guys that, like, when I'm playing at hard difficulty, like, all of this shit's like a process of elimination, you know? And you go through it, you die, then you try again, you try a different way, you know? And you evolve, and I hate shit that, like, when you die, then you gotta start all the way back at the beginning. So I don't know if I'm gonna attempt Shadow of the Tomb Raider at this difficulty. I don't know. I'll try again, see how it goes. Because the thing is, I couldn't even get used to how the enemies operate, or how the enemies, operate in the game, you know, before, you know, I died and I got to do the whole platforming section all over again. So, yeah, the difficulty is called Deadly Obsession. Yes, that difficulty, the Wild West. It's called Deadly Obsession. That one, you got limited saves. So it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Or you only can save at base camps. Kofi, I'm guessing you meant to say why. Why don't you do challenges or speedruns like Bloodborne on level 4 or Kingdom Hearts at level 1? You said you like challenging games. Look, Kingdom Hearts, the reason why I didn't play Kingdom Hearts at the hardest difficulty and I opted for like normal, because first of all, that game already like is aged so terribly. I didn't even want to try that at the hardest difficulty. I heard that game is actually really hard. On is the climax or something like that? I don't know. But when it comes to like these single player games, I tend to go for the hardest difficulty though. And Bloodborne, speedruns, I've beat Bloodborne already. I still haven't finished the DLC. Shout out to Lunar. I still haven't finished the DLC, which I need to finish. Ludwig bust my ass. I need to go farm a little bit like a bum, because I know I was struggling on Ludwig a little bit. So I'm gonna get back to Bloodborne one. You know, occasionally I like to jump into Bloodborne like every year and play it a little bit. So, Rex, what's the most challenging game you have played? The most challenging? You You know, I played the Halos on Legendary. I played Gears on Insane. I played Uncharted on Crushing. Like, I wouldn't really call those like super hard though. Like, you know, it's just trial and error for the most part. Like, I don't know, but challenging. What would I call the hardest game that I've ever played in my life? I don't know, man. I don't know. Vanquish. I played Vanquish. I didn't do all the challenges. I heard the challenges were hard in Vanquish, but I did play Vanquish on the hardest difficulty. Played Bayonetta 1 and 2 on the hardest difficulty as well. Yo, Uncharted 1 on Crushing is actually pretty hard, yo. That you know why? Because the enemies are on some bullshit, bro. The enemies are on some bullshit. Uncharted 1 on Crushing is pretty hard. I haven't tried it on Brutal, though. I have to play Uncharted on Brutal. Maybe one day I'll do a stream of that, but y'all see me rage for that. Yeah, but it's the hardest game I've ever played. I don't know, man. I've played like quite a few games that I felt that were challenging, but I don't know what I would say was the hardest game that I've ever played. I don't know, man. Yeah, Bless Ready. Yeah, Ludwig, man. That man. Oh man, that man is fucking crazy, bro. I think I just need to level up a little bit more before I can bang him. I need to get back into Bloodborne groove. Cuphead wasn't that hard. Nah, fam. Cuphead definitely wasn't near the hardest games I ever played. That game was fun. That game wasn't even hard. That game was just fun. Little Tortilla Man says BGB all the Vanquish challenges, so it can't be that hard because he's a bum. Yeah. Oh, man. DJ King Gaming says, for the hardest game I've played in the last 5 years was Shin Megami Tensei 4, I believe that is a 4. So, I never played that franchise. I played the Persona 5. I didn't find Persona 5 challenging. I don't even remember if that had. I don't even think that game had a difficulty setting. I didn't find that game too challenging though. You know what game's pretty hard, yo? Octopath Traveler, man. Octopath Traveler is no walk in the park, man. Yo, am I the only one to find that game kind of challenging? Yo, some of these bosses, bro. Oh my god, these bosses be cheesing me. Okay, all right, let me know. I just want to see if I'm a bum. Does anyone in the chat like find like Octopath Traveler like a little challenging, or is it just me? You know what I mean? Is it just me? So yo, that game is difficult, bro. Some of these bosses, like I'm over leveled, and they be bodying me, yo. Like I have a game plan, and Leaky says it's pretty easy. I'm surprised, yo. I find it kind of challenging still for a turn-based RPG. Yeah, the level jumps are just crazy in Octopath. The level jumps are crazy, crazy. I haven't seen anything like it. Leaky says the true ending is ridiculous. I can imagine because like most of my characters are actually on chapter 3. I have one chapter 2, and I'm getting bodied by this chapter 2 boss. Like I don't know, this is just crazy, man. That game is a tough game. That game is definitely a tough game. You a bum. Dragon Quest 11 is a walk in the park so far. I definitely plan on picking up Dragon Quest 11 eventually. But I just got a couple of games to beat. You know, I got Detroit, Shadow. I picked up Zone of Enders on PC as well. This is my first time playing through it, so I'm pretty busy with games, so I'm not buying anything else. Nev says he's on the post-game bosses and they're insane. The game is definitely challenging because I played a lot of turn-based RPGs in the past. You know what I mean? I played quite a few. And this one's definitely challenging. It's definitely challenging. Name says BG ain't beating Dragon Quest 11. That nigga definitely ain't beating Dragon Quest 11. We all know what it is. I can't believe this guy had the nerve. Shout out to BG though. That's a homie. This guy had the nerve to change his Twitter name to Broken Quest 11. Damn well knowing that he ain't beating this shit. He ain't beating this shit, bro. You already know it ain't happening. I definitely want to throw money down on it. You know why? He's going to get bored of the game. I have a feeling he's going to get bored of the game. He's going to be like, it's not for him. You know, it's trash. He's going to find an excuse, and he's going to drop the game. I'm calling it right now. He's going to find some sort of excuse, and he's going to drop the game. Since we're talking about hard games, Shadow Spade says, Shadows dies twice. Looks like it's going to be a challenging game. Yes. and I can't wait for it. Those type of games are right up my lane. That's my shit. I love those type of games. I love those type of games. You know, I'm a big fan of Ninja Gaiden, big fan of Neo, love Bloodborne. I'm not really a big Dark Souls fan, even though that franchise is, you know, is loved. I'm just really not a fan of the roll and the shield. You know, I'm a shimmy guy. I like fast-paced action. That's why I really rock with Neo. Games like Ninja Gaiden, and what else? Whatever, I don't remember. But yeah, I can't wait for Siriko. That's the day one buy, and I'm thinking about actually getting that on PlayStation. I've been thinking about it, you know, because I kind of want to get the collector's edition, or I might just buy the collector's edition. But then again, I want to open it though, you know what I mean? So I might just get the game on play. I don't know. I want the collector's edition of Siriko. I really do want it. I wonder if it's sold out or if it's even available to pre-order right now, because I actually want the collector's edition of that game. Yeah, Neo 2. I can't wait for Neo 2. I can't wait to see some gameplay. Apparently, you could transform into yokai in that game, so that's going to be extremely dope. I'm looking forward to that. Yo, shout out to everybody watching the this episode of Press Start and Chill. I don't even know what episode it is. Go ahead and hit that like button for a brother, man. I would really appreciate it. Your boy's back on the shits, you know. Now that my strike is over, I'm gonna be back bringing more content. You know, I was a little bit on a roll out here, you know, bringing some content. The strike kind of threw me off, so I fell back a little bit, but I'm gonna be dropping more videos now that the strike is removed. So I appreciate it. Shout out to everybody watching. I would appreciate you hit the like button too as well. Thank you. Neo 2, you can have a custom character. That's good. That's great. If that's true, that's really, really good. You know why? Because William wasn't doing it for me. I wasn't a fan of William. Like, we got this, you know, no offense, we got this white guy in this Japanese thing. Like, what is this, The Last Samurai, dog? Like, what's going on here, dog? You know what I mean? I wasn't really a fan of William's, like, face. You know, his jaw was mad wide. His jaw was mad wide. Yo, his jaw was looking like this, dog. Real talk. His jaw was mad wide. I'm not a fan of it. So if you could create your character in Neo 2, I'm with it. I wasn't really a fan of William, dog. Not a fan. I think that game would work for a character creation. Yeah, it would work for character creation. You know what I hope for Neo 2? It's not even the enemies. I see you. Who said that? Wow, Wes, I see you. It's not that really didn't bother me. What I want from Neo 2 is better boss fights. I want more memorable boss fights in Neo 2. Like we fought a blob. We fought a blob in Neo. Like that was a trash one. I feel like that's where they could take a page from Software. Team Ninja could take a page from Software and see how they do their bosses. Like in games like Dark Souls and Bloodborne, one thing you can't complain is their bosses. The design is like amazing. Their designs are so creative and so nice, you know. But Neo, the bosses were kind of trash. The boss fights were kind of trash. You know, the very first boss you encountered, the guy who throws the little freaking his boulder chains or whatever on you, like that boss was pretty creative. Like I like that boss. But some bosses were like whack though, you know what I mean? K Sammy says the human bosses in Neo. You know the stupid Batgirl who freaking paralyzes you and shit like that. Like I guess she was cool, but I feel like they could be more creative with their bosses, and that's what I want to see from Neo 2. Because if you're looking at Siriko, if you look at Siriko already in the trailers, these bosses are about to be absolutely lit. The bosses look fire. Siriko's bosses are already looking crazy. Oh man, crazy. Is it Siriko? What did I say? Siriko, whatever. Shadows dies twice. All right, Siriko, whatever. But the thing why I like Neo so much is just like, yeah, it's just the combat system. You know, the different stance, the speed. The pulse thing, like I like the mechanics of the game, and it's just so fun to play. Sekiro. 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 All right, that's how you pronounce it. I got you, bro. I got you. Thank you. He can't still say. He can't still get the name right. I know. I can't get it right, bro. I can't get it right. I'm just gonna call it Shadows Die twice. So yeah, what else do I want to talk about before I get out of here? Do you guys got any questions for me about anything? I feel like I wanted to talk about something. It's almost we almost hit an hour here, so if you guys got any questions for me, I'm gonna wrap it up. Oh, real quick. Real quick, everybody, I want everybody in this chat right now. It's open for every single person, so there's no excuse. I want everybody in this chat right now to submit a question for Let's Talk Podcast. You have no excuse, right? You don't have to pay anything or anything like that. So basically, if you guys don't know, the Press Start panel does a monthly podcast for the Patreon every month. And this podcast is called Let's Talk Podcast. And this podcast is not a gaming podcast. You can ask gaming questions, but you can ask us about anything. You know, about music, sports, wrestling. You just ask away. Food. You could tell us jokes, roast us, and a whole bunch of shit. So I opened it up for everybody because we're doing a free episode of Let's Talk for everybody to enjoy. So for the month of August, everyone could ask a question. So I'll give you guys some examples. See, we got some people on our Patreon that actually one got to go Kofi for me. Scarborough, Mississauga, Brampton, Richmond Hill. You know, we LaFleur says, question for the panel. What's the hardest game you've played so far this generation? You see, Unbalanced says, you guys believe in ghosts/spirits? See, you can ask about anything, and it's just a really fun podcast. I actually really enjoy doing it. So make sure you guys go. Make sure you guys go. I see you in the chat, Jonas. I see you talking shit in the chat. Make sure you guys go. Put in a question. Anybody can put in a question. You don't have to be a Patreon member. All right, I'm about to refresh this page and see if anyone put in a question, dog. Let me see. 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 Make sure y'all put in a question. Nobody has put in a question yet, dog. You know what I mean? Y'all go put in a question, dog. So make sure y'all do that for me, please. If you guys want the episode to be extra lit, put in some jokes. We're going to have fun, all right? I think that's all I really wanted to say. We'll talk about the Tokyo Game Show announcements on Press Start Podcast tomorrow at 8:30. And that's about it. I think that's about it, people. Anyways, it's glad to be back. I'm glad the strike is over. You know what I mean? Kofi is officially free. I'm feeling like Kodak Black out here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of Press Start and Chill. Had fun talking with y'all. And I'll see you guys real soon tomorrow, actually. Okay? So if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you didn't enjoy it, you know, you hating, hit that dislike button too. It's all good, man. Just hit something. You know what I mean? I appreciate it either way. Ready for this Spider-Man slander from Alex? Yeah, Alex is already slandering that. Yeah, it's just gonna be funny tomorrow. Alex got a whole bunch of PlayStation games, and he started a Spider-Man playthrough. He actually said he's really enjoying the city of New York because he's actually been to some of these places that he sees in the game, and he's actually enjoying that. So that's cool. Anyways, guys, see you guys tomorrow, and yeah, man, I'll see you guys tomorrow.